So, hey guys, there is a trend right now. There is not any single conference could pass without blockchain word being said. So I'm here to fill this gap today. My name is Yuri. I'm from Waves team. And who are we? So we are the big company. We have been founded in 2016, and we are here for about 2 years. It's a big time frame for a blockchain company. 70 employers and many nodes supporting our network. And the main thing that we have about 5 million DEX volume, transactions volume per day. So we are kind of know what we're talking about. And let's talk about blockchain. So you heard this many times before. And I'll try to keep it as simple as possible. We're not going to dive deep into the details of what is it and in crypto. But to keep it simple, we'll say that the blockchain is a database. It's just a database, but it has special properties that we can use to achieve our goals, to make more money. So it's purely decentralized, many nodes supporting the network, and you can hack one node or one server, but you cannot hack all of them. And it makes it hack-proof database. The other thing that all nodes are the same, so there is no main node or no central node that can rearrange the rules. And this means no authority. Nobody can tell you what to do. It's just the rules that well-defined. The data that has written to the blockchain stays there forever. So once it has been written, nobody can change it, nobody can update it, and nobody can delete it. So it's safe to read this data, and it's safe to trust this data because it's also valid. The validation is the main thing. All of the nodes making the validation, and it's pretty safe to trust blockchain data. So to sum this up, blockchain is unhackable data storage that we can use as a service for our games. And we get immutability and validity for free. So the Waves discovered this game opportunity in a blockchain world, and we're looking forward to it. So in my honest opinion, the gamers and the blockchainers have the same roots. So it's natural for a player to value their assets, digital assets, to value the sword that and the same thing is true for blockchainers. They know what the tokens is, and they can sell them, they trade them. It's pretty familiar, so these two things are pretty close to each other. And the gaming world, I think, is the kind of the preparation for tokenization. So you may say, okay, sounds good, but back in the days there was a VR, and it's tend to be disrupting the game market and increasing values. But let the numbers speak to themselves and tell the story, because the best thing that was in the VR industry, the greatest in terms of money, was a low suit case for 500 millions. Oculus Rift via ZeniMax, but compared to CryptoKitties, they are making 1.5 million. We're making 1.5 million at cap per day. So there are money, but there are no industry yet. So the main thing you want to achieve is a revenue, I guess, and you should increase the average check or bill from player and improve user engagement to make your user spend more time in the game. So, item values. The true ownership of items. When you're playing cards, maybe someone of you know about Magic the Gathering. Can you hand up who's playing or who know this game? Come on, guys. It's a game conference. Everybody knows Magic. So, okay. The true thing that when you're playing cards, you can feel it, you can hold it, you can sell it, you can buy it, you can turn it or throw it away, put it to the frame, and it's yours. But when we're talking about card games in digital world where, for example, Hearthstone or Clans, there is no such thing as ownership because you cannot sell the card for real money. You cannot do whatever you want with this. In real world, you can even play the same cards, but out there. But when the blockchain comes in, you can prove it. You can really prove that there are finite numbers of these kind of items, and it's also increased the value. When you're putting the money into the game, there is a big concern about not getting this money back at all, because you pay them and you can say bye-bye to them. With the blockchain, you can reuse this money because you can sell the items, you can sell them on the market and have a portion, at least a portion of your money back. So it's improved also user engagement. Back in the days, you remember, there were games like Ultima Online and Lineage where players were tend to trading most of the time. So with a database as a blockchain in games, it also made it available again because when you know that you can earn real money for the items, you will put more effort to it. You will be more engaged. And it will also eliminate the black markets because there is no point to go somewhere, some scam site or somewhere else trying to buy something from someone. You can easily be fooled, but in this case, everything's open, everything's secure. And the last one on this slide is gameplays. So, for example, we'll talk about gameplays a bit later, but for example, a single token on your wallet in a blockchain can represent the different things in games. So one game maybe can be the good armor for your character, and in another game, it's a big pink unicorn for your daughter. So let's take a look at the games out there on a blockchain right now. We have collectibles genre, and you're familiar with this. It's a CryptoKitties game. So the main thing is just buying the kitties, bring them together to make a new ones, and hope that they will be rare enough to sell them. But now, as long as this game is on the smart contract on Ethereum, you can be sure that you're not fooled because everything is transparent. Game logic is transparent here. City builders and strategies. It's a simple game. The guys who created it wants to add something new to this or resources, but for now it's just you can buy a piece of land and hope that other players will buy another piece of land around yours to collect the fees from them. So it's just a simple pyramid, and that's it. I sure that you can do better, guys. Battlers. Battlers is a game like a fight club. So you're just fighting with robots and trying to get the first place in a ladder. That's it. No gameplay at all. Just click and who's won, who's lost. But again, you can prove that everything was clear and nobody's cheated. And the main thing here is gambling. Gambling is banned all over the world because lack of transparency. You don't know what the chances are. Maybe you're fooled. When you're scratching these shiny coins, you might think that I'm going to win, but someone switched the rules and just show you that you're lost. In blockchain, it's impossible because we know what's happening and we can prove it again. You know what this is, shiny box? You're pressing your X key, trying to open it, wondering what's there. There's nothing. All the time. So here's a bad thing. The players are concerned about that. They don't know how it works. They whining and typing, "You give us our money back." You fooled us. But if you introduce blockchain to that, everybody could check what's happening, and everybody can go to the blockchain explorer and look what's going on. So it's more engagement, happy users, happy support, win-win. But I show you the crypto games previously, and they're crap, really. They have poor artworks. Many of them have poor artworks. For me, as an experienced gamer and blockchainer, it took me for about an hour to figure out how to play them. But if we can build a better user experience and put your knowledge that you have in a game development to this area, it can be much better. So if you ask me, okay, why nobody did this yet? You're wrong, because there are the big guys out there already. China is the biggest game market in the world, and it's also Tencent and NetEase releasing their own games, but not also the software developers and game developers. Hardware developers are also there. It's all about the opportunity. They want to use it as well. So Tencent game, it's kind of about Pokemons, but monsters. You're just collecting them around the city, stumbling upon them, and then combining them to others. So it's like a brew of the CryptoKitties and Pokemon Go. Not only China is there, the European teams are also. Crytek launched their own cryptocurrency, and they pay the money for the users, but they pay in their own crypto cash, but Crycash. But it's freely. It's up to you. You can exchange it. You can exchange it to fiat money. You can exchange it to the existing cryptocurrencies, and that's again the real money. It's been not possible before. Ubisoft has a whole team dedicated to the blockchain, and they will host a big event in Lyon later this year. And you can look at other games but they're more creepy than I've showed you. They have a blockchain gamer portal where you could check this out all. So the question is there a cache? So definitely yes, because big guys are there, and nobody will go there if there is no cache. And as a blockchain is an open network, open database, you can gather this data and look by yourself who is earning money. And top 3 games, shitty games, earning for about 300Ks last week. So it's not a big money for the game industry, but it's there. Okay, so then how to start then? There are many ways, but you can participate in a hackathon, Game Node. It will be hosted in Moscow, and you can check this website out. You can use many of incubators, but others as well, ours as well. Waves Labs, we can help you out how to embed crypto into the gaming, or maybe some mechanics, or you can raise money via ICO, and a lot of investors are out there because it's a real hot topic. So, let me inspire you more with some examples. Imagine the grand finale of some tournament, and one player kill the other with a knife, for example, and in the world without blockchain, that's it. But in a blockchain world, you can tokenize this knife, and you can sell it, and everybody can see that this is that particular knife that used to kill and score an epic win. The other one, maybe you can introduce an achievement for the players that spends thousands of years in your game, and reward them with a special item they want to sell. But you as a game publisher and developer will get a cut from that sale, because we have mechanics that allows you to have a small fee while other players are trading your items. And here's the example of the open database. So you're already familiar with CryptoKitties, and these guys, this other team that have no relations to the CryptoKitties, just made another game, Kitty Race, and they got their data from the open Ethereum blockchain, and you can race your kitty. Just log in as you do it always, and race your kitty. So it's cool. You can reinvent the gameplay in a new way. You have a continuous experience. So I hope there are lot of projects, well-funded projects on the blockchain, and I hope that you guys can improve this market, because you have knowledge and you have game designers, developers, and you can make it right and make it enjoyable and playable. Thank you, and it's time to fuel your gameplay with the blockchain.
Thank you very much. We're actually going to have a panel discussion on blockchain later, but if you have questions to Yuriy, you can ask it. Yeah?
Yeah, thank you very much. Very nice presentation.
Thank you.
My name is Ugochukwu from Nigeria. You mentioned that we should build cooler games. All right, so, well, we're here at White Knights. We have a game just like Clash of Clans, built on the blockchain. Yeah, so I'm very happy to be here. And when you mentioned cooler games, I was like, wow, I wish we could have the opportunity to just display a little bit of what we have. Main gameplay should be up in like 8 weeks, but what you guys are doing, this is very good. And we hope people keep building cooler games, because with CryptoKitties, it was like the pioneer, but then people started thinking about things that are way cooler, and I think that the era of blockchain gaming is just beginning, and it's going to be really, really great. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's definitely that. So it's just starting, and when the big guys will come and do it right, the amounts will be great. So there will be a lot of money.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you. One more question.
Hi, thank you for your presentation. I have actually two questions. First one is, where did you get the information that CryptoKitties earned 1.5 million a day? They didn't earn this. It's like a turnover. Their actual earnings in total is less than 3 million from blockchain. And the second question is, like, because you represent Waves platform, do you have tools right now that allow developers to build dApps on your platform and launch it like right away to earn money with Waves at the moment? Or
Okay,
are you planning to introduce them?
So about CryptoKitties, it might be, I might be wrong on that point, but the main thing that the blockchain is open platform, and you can track the earnings and track. It's transparent. It's the main thing, and my intention was to show you that there are the money, real money, not a fake one. What about Waves? We're already working on SDKs and Unity integrations, and we are proposing to use our blockchain as a platform for gaming as well. It's a utility platform, so it's better for us. More transactions means better for us, and we want to help game developers, game designers, publishers to come to this market and make it together. So for us, we don't want to earn money from games. We want to utilize our blockchain. So right now we have SDK in development, and I guess it will be finished soon. So you can contact us, and I cannot bring these details out right now, but you can contact us and we'll figure this out.